The odds of getting a book published today are not very good. Less than 2% of all submitted manuscripts end up getting published. But there's a way to defy those odds. Hi, my name's Justin Yarnell. I'm 49 years old, and I just recently, over the past couple of months, became a published author. I'm not talking about self-publishing. I'm talking about being traditionally published, where you send in your manuscript to a publisher, they read it, they love it, and they offer you a publishing contract. If that's what you want, what I'm going to share with you will make that possible for you. So hang in here with me. I'm going to go over some things with you that will permanently shift your life. And this is really important for us, Generation X, the people that are a little older, into our 40s, 50s, because most of us have just settled for the life we have now. By the time you're in your late 40s, if you haven't achieved your dreams, you've probably damn near given up on them, because you're probably just working a job that you don't really like just to pay the bills. And because you are the age you are, you think there's just not a lot of opportunity left. So you just kind of settle into that and just whatever. Life is just what life is, and there's nothing we can really do about it. But that is not the truth. I want to share with you how to become a published author, no matter what your age is, no matter what your circumstances are. And we're going to do this by using the law of assumption. And one thing I want to say right off the bat is that reality is not happening to you, it's happening through you. So the law of assumption is the idea that you can assume who you want to be, and then you will see the reality of that. This is how you change your life. You assume a different version of yourself. So it doesn't matter what you're doing right now. If you know in your heart that you want to be a published author, I'm going to ask you now to assume that. Assume the identity of being a published author. And then stay loyal to that assumption. Guys, I had no prior experience in the book world. I didn't have thousands of dollars laying around to self-publish a book. But I woke up one day, I turned on YouTube, and there was a man named Neville Goddard talking about the law of assumption. And he said, if you will assume the reality of who you want to be and stay loyal to that, it will come to pass. It's the most powerful thing in the world. It's how you create and change your reality. Reality is not happening to you, it's happening through you, because you are the creator of your world. You are the I am. And so if you know that you want to be a published author, assume that you are one and stay loyal to that assumption. This is not some big drawn out method on how to manifest something. This is the simple reality. The law of assumption never fails if you stay loyal to it. So assume that you are a published author, no matter what you're doing. You're still going to your regular job. In my case, I was a lawn and landscape guy. I kept having to go to my regular job every day and work out in the hot Oklahoma sun. But I was assuming that I was a published author, and I stayed loyal to that. And it happened. Once I made a decision that this is who I am, and I stopped relying on the outside world to tell me who I was, but I finally took it seriously. I finally decided, no, I am a published author. And you know what, guys? Here's the book. This is the living proof. That's me right there. This is my book, Reality is Negotiable, by Justin Yarnell. If I can do it, you can do it. And I'm going to do a series of videos on how you can make this happen for yourself. So if you're ready to change your life, if you're truly ready to shift into the ideal version of yourself, and I'm not talking about you don't have to do all this stuff. You don't have to be a master meditator. You don't have to have all these spiritual practices. You're just going to assume who you are. And in the upcoming videos, I'm going to share my personal story of how I did it. And I know you're going to be able to identify with it, especially if you're anywhere near my age, if you're Generation X. If you're ready to change your reality, then stay tuned, because I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. And once you prove it to yourself, nobody can take that from you. Once you prove to yourself that the law of assumption works, then you have found God. You have found the source of all creation. You can do this. I promise you. So take heart. Your life's about to change. I'll see you in the next video.